Hi there, my name is Marla Neufeld and welcome to the Surrogacy Space. So today I have my very special guest, Zeke. Zeke, would you like to say hello? This is my very special pup. And today I'm going to talk about how the contemplation of pets actually plays into a surrogacy agreement. So, many surrogacy agreements talk about different payments that are made to the surrogate if she's on any kind of bed rest or restriction of activity. The most typical ones being lost wages, childcare, and housekeeping. But I have seen on certain occasions, although it's not super common language, but there are some surrogacy agreements, and in fact, some surrogacy agencies that provide for a pet sitting allowance for the surrogate if she's ever on bed rest or if she has to travel, long distances. And so basically the way that would work is if there is some kind of order from the doctor that restricts the activity of the surrogate where she's on bed rest, or a restriction of activity where she needs help, with her children or her fur babies. Oh, Zeke just saw someone outside. Based upon the presentation of receipts, the surrogate would be able to submit reimbursement for her pet sitting needs because, of course, if a surrogate can't do her normal day activities, she might need someone to help out with her pets. Also, if she has to travel long distance, where she has to go out of state for the embryo transfer or any other kind of medical procedure, she might not have somebody to watch her dog or her cats or iguanas or whatever else she might have. So there could be an allowance in the agreement to provide for reimbursement of her pet sitting while she's out of town and traveling for the embryo transfer or whatever else needs to be done. So I think it's a really interesting concept, something to think about if that's a need that a surrogate has. These agreements can be so customizable to contemplate, the needs of the parties. That pet sitting might not be needed for everyone. They could have family in town that can watch, but there are situations where people do need to hire someone to watch their pets if they have to travel. So I just wanted to kind of point that out as something to think about when you're going through your surrogacy agreements. And I just wanted to introduce everybody to Zeke. Hopefully he can come back as a guest for a future show. Zeke, would you like to be back on the show? I think he would. All right, thank you so much. And if you have any other information about surrogacy agreements and discussing more details on the pet sitting reimbursements, please feel free to reach out to me, and thank you so much.